We're seeing this just incredible acceleration in how you can earn money online. I
Absolutely.
mean,
No.
we're talking about building an entire digital store in what, 5 or 10 minutes?
Or generating a whole lo-fi album just by typing a sentence.
Yeah.
That speed, the removal of all that friction, that's the revolution here. And the sources you sent over, they lay out 5 really distinct, really actionable ways to use these AI tools for income, like right now.
Welcome to the deep dive. So you shared this guide with us because you're looking for some high-value AI side hustles for 2026,
Mhm.
the kind that crucially don't require you to be a programmer or go through months of, technical training.
And our mission here is pretty clear. We're going to filter out all the noise. We're going to distill the core mechanics, the tools you actually need, and the critical prompting techniques for 5 hustles.
Right. We've got dropshipping, UGC videos, music generation, chatbots, and voice cloning.
Okay, let's unpack it.
Yeah.
Let's start with the one that, well, it used to take weeks of pure frustration.
And now it takes minutes, dropshipping.
The model itself is super simple.
Yeah.
Sell a product you don't actually own.
Right.
The supplier has all the inventory. They ship it right to the customer, and you just get to keep the profit margin.
What I found surprising in the source material was that the biggest barrier was always the setup.
Oh, for sure.
Building the site, rating, hundreds of product descriptions, making sure it looked good on a phone. That was a technical nightmare.
Exactly. That whole front-end headache it's just gone now. And the key is this specialized tool the guide mentions, this Build Your Store platform. It's basically your AI chief technology officer.
That's a great way to put it. It does all the heavy lifting. The source points out, 3 key things it automates?
Yeah, it finds the winning products for you, the ones that are trending.
Okay.
It writes all the sales copy, and this is the big one. It sets up the mobile design automatically.
But the human element is still there, the strategy. And the sources are really, really clear on this. You have to pick a niche.
You absolutely cannot launch a general store. It just doesn't work.
So why is that so critical? Why focus only on, say, dog toys for aggressive chewers?
Because that niche focus is like 80% of your success. It means your ad money is hyper efficient. A general store just wastes money trying to advertise to everyone.
Okay, so the store is built, now you need customers, and we're back to AI, this time for generating ads for Facebook or Instagram.
And if you want ads that actually work, your prompts have to be surgical. The example in the guide is perfect. It asks for 3 different captions.
Right, one funny, one that hits on a customer's pain point.
And one that's just short and punchy.
Plus, it specifies to add emojis and a really clear shop now call to action.
That level of detail is what gets you profitable ad copy right out of the gate.
You mentioned starting small, maybe $5, $10 a day on ads. If the math is that simple, a $30 product costs you $10, the ad costs you $10, so you profit $10, why isn't everyone already doing that?
Because it takes that intense focus on the niche and then just relentless testing of those ad prompts. It's simple, but it's not easy.
That makes sense. That precision, that laser focus, it seems to be the theme here.
It is. Yeah. And it carries right over to our next hustle, creating user-generated content UGC, but with AI avatars.
UGC is a huge market. We're talking about those videos of, normal people talking about a product.
Yeah, they feel real, not like some slick, expensive commercial.
Yeah.
And brands pay a lot for that authenticity.
And the AI pivot here is that you don't have to be confident on camera anymore.
Not at all. You don't even need a camera. You use tools like Create UGC or ARCads, and they have these libraries of, digital humans.
They blink, they smile, they speak whatever you type.
Your job completely changes. You're not an actor, you're a creative director. You find clients on Upwork or Fiverr, and you pitch them this AI tech as being way faster and cheaper than a traditional studio shoot.
And the script, again, is everything. The source says you need a strong hook in the first 3 seconds or you've lost them. I was really fascinated by that specific prompt for the whitening toothpaste ad on TikTok. What's the psychology behind breaking it down like that? 0 to 3 seconds is a shocking statement.
Then the next 17 seconds are the product fix, and the last 10 are the call to action.
Yeah, why that structure?
It's all about grabbing that short attention span. The shocking statement creates this little bit of cognitive dissonance, a problem.
And the rest of the video is the solution.
Exactly. But the language has to be super simple, super conversational. Otherwise, the whole thing just feels off.
Right.
I still wrestle with prompt drift myself, especially with getting the voice to match the avatar. If you pick a young, energetic digital person, you have to pick a voice with that same energy.
Otherwise, it feels fake.
It completely falls flat. That little nuance is what makes the video work or not.
And the earnings can be pretty quick. Beginners are charging $50 to $100 for a video that might take them 15 minutes once they get the hang of it.
So beyond the potential pay, what's the main advantage these AI avatars give to new creators?
Well, they allow easy entry into that UGC market without needing on-camera confidence or, a bunch of expensive filming gear.
Okay, let's shift gears. Let's talk about something more passive. AI music generation.
The demand for this is just colossal. Every single content creator, a YouTuber, a podcaster, an advertiser, they all need royalty-free music.
So they don't get in trouble for using, like, a Taylor Swift song by accident.
Exactly. And that used to mean you had to be a musician.
Not anymore. Now tools like MusicGPT or Suno let you compose completely unique, copyright-free songs just by describing what you want, the genre, the mood, the instruments.
And the earning potential is all about passive income. You can upload tracks to a marketplace like Audio Jungle or Pond5.
You upload it one time.
And you earn royalties every single time someone buys it, forever.
Or you could start a YouTube channel, right? Like relaxing music for studying, and just fill it with hours of AI music.
And then collect ad revenue. But again, success comes down to the prompt. You can't just type happy music.
You'll just get generic elevator music.
Why?
Whoa. Okay, imagine this. Asking for a lo-fi hip-hop beat with a melancholic mood at 80 BPM using soft jazz piano, a muted bass, and then adding the specific sound effect of light rain and vinyl crackle in the background.
The fact that an AI can understand and create that level of detail is just incredible.
It really is. But there's a really important legal bit the sources stress.
Commercial rates.
Yes, you have to pay for a pro subscription. It's usually 10 or 20 bucks a month. If you don't, you can't legally sell the music you make.
For someone who's serious about this as passive income, what's the biggest challenge in making these AI tracks actually sellable?
The track has to sound high quality and unique. When you listen back, it can't sound generic or, robotic.
We are back, and now we're moving into the models that offer high-value recurring income. First up, AI chatbots.
Right, this is where you can build predictable, long-term revenue. Think about local businesses, dentists, lawyers, restaurants.
They lose a lot of money when they miss phone calls.
A lot. A missed call is a lost customer.
And the solution is an AI chatbot that lives on their website and answers all those common questions 24/7.
And for our learner audience, this takes absolutely zero coding. This is the whole no-code revolution.
Zero coding.
You're using visual drag-and-drop tools like VoiceFlow or ChatFuel. It's literally like stacking Lego blocks of conversation.
But the sales strategy has to be laser-focused. The source material suggests picking one profitable industry, like dentistry.
Why dentistry specifically?
Because a single new patient is worth a huge amount of money to that business, so they're willing to pay to get more of them.
Makes sense. And your hook is a free demo.
Yeah.
You build them a little bot first that answers their main FAQs, location, insurance, booking.
You prove the value before you even talk about money.
And defining the bot's personality is all in the system prompt. You have to give it strict rules.
Like the tone needs to be warm, professional, and empathetic.
And the goal, the only goal, is to get the user's name and number for a human to call them back.
And the rules have to be strict. Keep answers under 2 sentences, and never, ever make up medical or legal advice.
So when you're approaching a potential client, why is it so strategic to focus just on one industry, like dentistry?
It lets you specialize, which maximizes the value you can offer. You understand their specific problems.
Because a new patient is worth so much money to that particular business owner.
Precisely.
All right, finally, let's get to maybe the most unique and also the most ethically complicated one, voice cloning services.
The technology here, especially from tools like 11 Labs, it's shockingly good now. You can record just 5 minutes of someone's voice, and the AI creates a really authentic digital copy.
And the market for this is all about saving time and money. Think about audiobook authors. This could save them weeks in a recording studio.
Or YouTubers who want to go global, they can clone their own voice and then use it to dub their videos into Spanish or French.
Instantly reaching a whole new audience.
The way to start is by building credibility. You have to clone your own voice first, make a sample file. That's your proof of quality.
Then you can start pitching authors in, like Amazon KDP groups, or offering dubbing services to educational YouTubers.
But the ethical warning here is huge. The source says this is completely non-negotiable.
You can't just clone anyone.
You can never, ever clone someone's voice without their explicit written permission. It's not just about the law, it's about trust.
So for someone offering this as a service, what's that essential first step before they even think about contacting a client?
They have to build a portfolio sample by cloning their own voice. It proves the tech works and that they can deliver high-quality results.
Okay, so we've covered 5 really solid paths here. And I think the biggest takeaway from all the source material is one word: focus.
Yes. Do not try to do all 5 of these at once.
If you compare them, there are clear trade-offs, right?
Yeah.
UGC videos and music generation, those are probably the easiest to learn, maybe a week to get comfortable.
And then dropshipping and voice cloning, they have a small startup cost, maybe $20 or $30 to get started with subscriptions.
And if you're a problem solver who actually likes talking to people, chatbots and voice cloning are for you. You're talking directly to business owners. It's not passive like the music route.
The guide's 4-week plan is a really great structure. It says if you're starting from absolute zero, pick either UGC or music generation first.
Week 1 is just for playing around. Spend your evenings just experimenting with the tools.
Week 2, you create 5 good sample pieces. Really apply those detailed prompting techniques we talked about.
Then week 3, you get them out there, post them on Fiverr or TikTok. You need that immediate market feedback.
And week 4 is about reinvesting. You take that first $50 you earn and you put it into a better subscription or some more training to get better faster.
The core idea is pretty clear. This isn't a get-rich-quick thing.
Yeah.
But it is a real business that uses modern tools to save a ton of time. It still takes effort, patience, and you have to be willing to learn prompt engineering. Just understanding this stuff puts you ahead of most people.
So before you move on from this, take that final piece of advice from the source material, open a new tab right now, and just create a free account for one of the tools we talked about.
That's your first actual step.
We hope this deep dive gave you a shortcut to being well-informed and ready to start.
And here's something to think about. As these tools get so good that they're basically indistinguishable from human creativity, whether it's music or a digital person speaking, where is the true value going to lie in the long run?
Is it in the cleverness of the prompt itself?
Or is it in the ethical framework we decide to build around these incredibly powerful machines? Something to mull over.